Welcome to Curious Caravan. I'm Jason, and with me is my co host Lizette. We're here to take you on a journey to America's most curious, quirky, and downright unforgettable spots.
Yep, so if you're into hidden gems, oddball attractions, and a little nostalgia, you're in the right place.
Let's dive right in to Curious Caravan. Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Curious Caravan in a brand new year. It's 2026, which I cannot believe. I'm Jason.
And I'm Lizette.
And today we have a very special guest, our friend, colleague, travel connoisseur, Henry Wale. Welcome, Henry, to the podcast today.
Woot
Thanks,
woot.
Jason. Hi, Lizette. Great to be here.
Hel-
Happy to be a part of this and talk all things travel.
Always, always fun. And today we thought, since we're kicking off our first episode of the year, let's talk dream destinations for 2026. No rules. These can be any places you absolutely want to go. Don't have to worry about PTO, don't have to worry about budget, don't have to worry about
Nope.
anything. If you could go anywhere in 2026, where would it be? And Henry, I think since you're our guest of honor, you can kick us off today of if you go anywhere in 2026, where would it be this year?
That's a really good question. And the thing that I keep coming back to, and the trend for 2025, all the videos I've watched, I've been on a really big hiking kick lately. I've been loving to see people
Ooh.
just taking their time hiking across long distances. And the one that stood out to me the most right now is being able to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. And
Oh,
Ooh.
I mean, what an incredible experience. You get to climb the tallest mountain in Africa. And within the same week, you get to go on safari and see giraffes with Kilimanjaro in the distance. It couldn't be more incredible than that, in my opinion.
Ooh. I've
well, that's
never put
exciting.
Kilimanjaro on my list, surprisingly, and I love hiking. So I just hear so many great things when people
Well,
go.
I'm going
They're
to
like
say I
it's a
don't love
spiritual.
hiking. And,
Oh.
the thought of, I'm listening to Henry say, I love watching people hike long distances and go across the way. I'm like,
It's
oh gosh,
relaxing.
well, I will say, you know what? The only way you're going to get me to hike anywhere is if you put a all you can eat buffet at the end of the line. I understand the allure of hiking, but I think if you put Kilimanjaro in the mix, yes, that would be very, very exciting. It feels a little strenuous to me, but,
I forgot how long is that trip? It's like what, 10 days to hike or something like
Yeah,
that?
there's the different routes you can take. There's ones that
Mm-hmm.
take you a big circle around the mountain, ones that just take you right up to the top. But it's a apparently, what they say is it's since it's a standalone mountain and it's like three volcanoes merged into one
Mm-hmm.
giant mountain, that it's a walk up peak, which just means it's one of the easier summits to climb, of the
Ooh.
big seven on the seven continents.
Oh,
Anyway, something to think about.
no,
well,
definitely.
don't want to do Everest? Do Kilimanjaro. Honestly, Kilimanjaro sounds more ideal. And
I
Lizette,
love that. Yes, Jason?
I was saying on to you.
There's so many places I would love to go for 2026. I unfortunately, fortunately, I guess, have like this tradition I do where I burn a goal for every year between the 21st and the 31st of December.
Mhm.
And the last one ended up being going to Australia. And so now I need to figure out a way to make that happen in 2026. There's so many things to do. At the top of that list is going to Tasmania. I also want to see like capybaras. They are
Oh,
so cute. I want to see them and they smile.
No,
And so,
capybaras are
yeah,
organic hamsters.
exactly. They have their own theme song and everything.
Oh, really? I
So,
didn't know there was a theme song. You want to
oh
sing it?
yeah.
oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna have to send you some videos then. They are stinking cute.
Hmm.
Australia had never been on my list prior to this. Obviously, I put it down just to put it down because I have a goal to see all seven continents, and I've never been to Australia, so I think that's kind of why I made it a goal. Will it happen in 2026? Maybe, potentially. Who knows?
Well, why
Jason
not?
Wools told me a lot of places to see, so my list keeps getting longer and longer for this country.
That's
Yep,
not a
Oh,
bad
yeah.
thing though. Gives you a goal to work towards.
it does. Yeah, this feels like a 12-day journey because of the time difference from the US to Australia, too.
My original goal for my 30th birthday was to go to Australia. Then I
Oh,
saw this movie called Rogue, which was about a gigantic killer crocodile that
mm,
terrorized a bunch of Australian tourists, and that turned me off of that. So, you know,
that's so reassuring. Thank
I
you.
know. Go enjoy that. Think of that. Think of me when you're over there and the possibility of crocodiles. What's interesting to me about Australia is it's one of the one continent like that still has so much natural preservation.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's still
Yeah,
so much wilderness there in terms of like the land being natural and protected and everything, which I think is really, really cool. You also get koalas, which is great, and
exactly.
kangaroos. Though
Kangaroos
they
are a
tend to, I've heard
little,
they knock you out every once in a
I
while.
was gonna say, I've seen quite a few dangerous kangaroo encounters. Australians know how to handle it, apparently.
I think that's the best part about Australians. They're like the Florida man of the world.
They actually are. They're
You're like,
very
oh,
casually with, oh God,
and I'd be there
yes.
going like, this is nothing like Winnie the Pooh. But I wanted to go there too, for real. Like, I mean, there's some really cool stuff out there. You kind of have to, if you go though, really plan like
Hmm.
a extended
Exactly.
day, I would say, just because of the distance between a lot of places
Hmm.
you've got to
It
account for.
looks small on a map. Heard it's a very long drive between the cities. So like it's a 4 hour flight, which is what, like about a 20-hour drive if I ever were to do that. But Jason, I know you're isn't your dream destination in the same vein, same area of this
Well, I
one?
mean, I would say mine is, it's a dream destination. I would say mine is no
Mm-hmm.
Kilimanjaro, but I really want to go to Japan. Japan's always been at the top of my list. That and Norway,
Different.
because I love just not only the culture there, but I'm just very obsessed with how you can get so many different things out of vending machines there, like full course meals out of the
Yes, you
vending machine.
can.
And I'm obsessed with the TikToks of people who it's all just them eating out of vending machines in Japan. You really can get absolutely anything. It's like their vending machine technology is like the Jetsons. So
I I heard an interesting fact about the Japanese vending machines that there's enough vending machines in Japan that if you put them side by side, they would span from Japan all the way to Hawaii.
That would
There's
make
that
sense.
many that are there.
Yeah.
So many options. It's incredible.
and
Yeah.
they really cram them in there. There's actual alleys like you can go where it's just literally rows of vending
Yeah.
machines and all different kinds of food, but then also different kinds of toys and different things that you can pick up, which I think is crazy cool.
Will say you should potentially get the Google Translate app on your phone because if it's a food vending machine, sometimes they don't even have the pictures on it. And so you're kind of playing food roulette with it
I'd probably
and
stick to ones
pick.
that had pictures.
I got some
Um,
really delicious meals that way, though, have to say.
oh really? Oh, you've
Yeah.
been.
Yeah. No, I've been to Japan. I've told you this. Like way back when.
You may have told me way
7-Elevens.
back when, but you have not told me now.
Oh, well, yeah,
Which is
they've got.
relevant to this conversation, which is really cool that you have been,
I'm
you have been,
sorry.
no, that's great that you've been and eaten out of their vending machines. No,
Tokyo's
it's definitely,
massive.
I mean, I don't know if that's like the one reason. I'm sure people in Japan be like, oh God, here comes that American wanting just to eat out of the vending machines. But that's the thing. I want to try all the different food out of the vending machines. And of course, I want to go to like, there's so many cool mom and pop authentic Japanese
Shops.
places that
Hmm.
showcase like their cuisine that I definitely would love to go to. But yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
that would, if that's something that I definitely would like to do when my birthday comes up in November, that could be a fun trip. So it's definitely on my radar.
I think that's a big win, and you should go and check out Japan.
That would be a big win. That'd be amazing. And it's easier to get to every year too, as
Hmm.
well. More and more flights head that way.
And it's
It's
more affordable.
it's
Yeah,
much more
It's
exactly.
affordable.
it's on my list. I'm definitely gonna. It's on there along with Norway, and the reason Norway's on there is because I did one of those DNA tests and found out like most of my DNA comes from Norway. It's like old school. Like they split it up. Like if it's more recent migration versus like your DNA traces back like 3,000 years versus the last couple hundred years, and I was like 85% of like the 3,000 year like definitely Viking Norway area. So that's where a huge amount of my ancestors come from. So, I'd love to go see the Northern Lights and stay one of those hotels. It's like an ice igloo
Ooh, wouldn't that be
because they
I
have
bet
nice?
those
you
out
have a
there.
crest, like a family crest. We should just dig
Possibly.
into your genealogy next episode.
Uh,
I'm just
I don't know
kidding.
how interesting
I
that would
don't
be.
think we should.
But I think 2026 especially, I mean, as we're definitely seeing people want to travel more, people are looking for attainable travel, but also dreams of travel. Like the sky's the limit for 2026. Okay, well, that wraps up another episode of Curious Caravan today. Let us know where you want to go in 2026. And thank you so much, Henry, for joining us on the podcast today. It was great having you.
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Thanks, Lizette. It was amazing to be here and to talk to you too, and get to learn a little bit more about both of you and where you're wanting to go.
For being here.
Thank you. Stay curious, folks.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We hope you enjoyed the journey as much as we did.
Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review Curious Caravan on your favorite podcast platform. It helps more curious minds like you find us.
And if you're hungry for more, follow us on social for extra content and behind-the-scenes sneak peeks.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep being curious, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Curious Caravan.